Since his inauguration as the 45th President of the USA, Donald Trump's eating habits have become the stuff of legend. Nowadays, who isn't aware of his unabashed love of fast food, his penchant for a burnt steak, or his inexplicable need to drink a dozen Diet Coke a day? But what about the other Trumps? In this video, we're going to delve into what the Trump family really eats. You might come as little surprised to find that Melania and Donald don't share too many eating habits. Without further ado, let's get started. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, known for his preference for private jet travel, also has distinct tastes when it comes to his food choices. Despite his high-flying lifestyle, the former Pizza Hut ambassador often opts for budget-friendly fast food. Whether it's grabbing a quick meal from McDonald's or indulging in some KFC while on the go, Trump has been spotted enjoying these fast food delights, even at high altitudes. One memorable instance was when he famously ordered a spread of burgers and fries to welcome the North Dakota State University football team to the White House. Trump's penchant for well-known chain restaurants is attributed to his germophobia and concerns about consuming potentially unsafe or unclean foods. He has openly discussed his preference for eating at recognized brands, citing their obligation to uphold higher cleanliness standards as a reassurance. Additionally, Trump has displayed an affinity for steak, having even attempted to launch his own Trump steak brand in the past. It's no coincidence that New York's iconic Trump Tower houses a Trump Grill restaurant. However, he's equally comfortable indulging in the restaurant's Mexican-style taco bowl. While Trump often skips breakfast, when he does partake in a morning meal, he prefers his eggs over well and bacon medium. Notably, Trump is a well-known teetotaler, opting for Diet Coke instead of alcoholic beverages at events where others may sip wine. According to reports, some of his favorite desserts include cherry vanilla ice cream and chocolate cake, rounding out his distinctive culinary preferences. Melania. When it comes to dietary preferences, Melania and Donald Trump couldn't be more different, reflecting not just their distinct tastes, but also the unique nature of their relationship. Melania, in a 2012 interview with Refinery29, revealed her morning routine, which revolves around a healthy and vitamin-rich smoothie. She occasionally indulges in oatmeal and juice, showcasing her commitment to a balanced diet. On the other hand, Donald Trump, known for his unconventional eating habits, often opts to skip breakfast altogether. When he does partake in a morning meal, it's a departure from Melania's health-conscious choices, as he leans toward classics like bacon and eggs, or occasionally indulges in cereals and fast food delights like Egg McMuffins from McDonald's. This stark contrast in their breakfast choices is just one facet of the intriguing dynamics between Melania and Donald Trump. Their distinct preferences extend beyond the breakfast table, offering a glimpse into the differences that shape their lives. Melania Trump's departure from her husband's food preferences extends beyond just breakfast, delving into their snacking habits as well. It's evident that they have vastly different approaches to choosing snacks. Melania, in her 2012 Refinery29 interview, emphasized that her dietary choices aren't about following a specific diet, but rather a commitment to eating healthily for improved energy and well-being. She mentioned that she enjoys snacking on fruit or occasionally indulging in a bit of chocolate, recognizing the importance of balance in one's diet. Furthermore, in an interview with GQ, Melania disclosed that she used to consume 7 pieces of fruit daily while living in New York. While her current fruit intake may not be as extravagant, it's safe to assume that she maintains a healthier snacking routine compared to her husband. In stark contrast, Donald Trump's snack preferences lean towards less nutritious options. He famously insists on having Air Force One stocked with potato chips and Oreos. Melania Trump, much like other members of the Trump family, enjoys dining out on occasion, and she even shared her favorite New York meal during a 2010 interview with New York Magazine. Her top pick? The chicken parmigianino, at Jean-Georges, a renowned restaurant situated inside the Trump International Hotel and Tower. This upscale French establishment boasts spectacular views of Central Park, making it a favorite among many New Yorkers and visitors. Now, it may not come as a surprise that a Trump would praise a restaurant within the Trump brand, but it's worth noting that Melania's choice highlights her appreciation for fine dining. While some may perceive her husband's culinary preferences as less refined, Melania clearly has a taste for elevated cuisine. For those curious to try a similar dish, Jean-Georges has shared a recipe online. This chicken parmigiano features chicken breast, grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, flour mixed with egg whites, a departure from the traditional breadcrumbs, and it's served with salsify in lemon butter. It may be a simple recipe, but it undoubtedly offers a more sophisticated dining experience than the crispy steaks favored by Donald Trump. Life in the world of politics can be demanding, with frequent travel across America often making it necessary to dine out. Melania Trump, like many in the public eye, isn't averse to the occasional fast food stop. In 2017, during a visit to Texas to meet with victims of Hurricane Harvey, she and Karen Pence made a surprise visit to Whataburger for a quick meal. Notably, they even took the time to purchase fries for their accompanying press pool, displaying a gesture of kindness. While we may never know the specifics of their orders, it's worth noting that Whataburger holds a special place in Texan culture, often referred to as the state's unofficial fast food icon. However, it's intriguing to consider what Donald Trump, a self-proclaimed McDonald's enthusiast, would have thought of this choice. His unwavering loyalty to the Golden Arches is well documented. In a notable instance, he famously treated the Clemson University football team to a feast of Big Macs, chicken nuggets, and filet-o-fish sandwiches after their national championship victory. Ivanka Trump's dietary habits have undergone a significant transformation over the years. In the past, her eating habits resembled those of a typical teenager, with a penchant for carbs in the form of pasta or pizza, similar to her father, Donald Trump. However, her diet took a healthy turn, especially after becoming pregnant. In an interview with Shape magazine, Ivanka revealed that she made substantial changes to her diet during pregnancy. She shifted away from her carb-heavy choices to embrace a healthier eating regimen. While her commitment to healthier eating is evident today, she did experiment with a juice cleanse at one point. Unfortunately, this experiment didn't go as planned, and she candidly admitted that it felt like she was on the brink of starvation during the 8 hours she managed to stick with it. Considering Ivanka's close relationship with her father, the fact that she once shared dietary preferences with him isn't surprising. The key difference lies in her ability to make a successful transition to a healthier lifestyle, a shift that aligns with her dedication to well-being and family life. Ivanka Trump's current dietary choices reflect a commitment to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Her daily routine involves a series of mindful food choices and physical activities. Her day kicks off with a glass of lemon-infused water, a cup of coffee, and a family breakfast that typically includes Greek yogurt with berries, cottage cheese, or a special oatmeal blend for her children, enriched with ingredients like chia seeds, nuts, flax seeds, and goji berries. Lunch and dinner focus on protein-rich options such as salmon, chicken, and salads. Occasionally, she indulges in treats like strawberry ice cream or enjoys Italian cuisine at places like Frankie's Spuntino in New York. In addition to her balanced diet, Ivanka incorporates regular exercise into her routine. She is an avid runner and occasionally attends spin classes to stay physically active. Moreover, Ivanka practices meditation for 20 minutes, twice a day, promoting mental well-being. These lifestyle choices showcase Ivanka's dedication to a healthier and more balanced way of living. Her dietary preferences have evolved significantly from her past habits, moving her further away from eating like a teenager and distinctly differentiating her from her father, Donald Trump, in terms of their culinary preferences. Don Jr., During a 2018 visit to southern Louisiana, Donald Trump Jr. took the opportunity to express his deep appreciation for the state's culinary traditions while attending a fundraising event for Louisiana's Attorney General Jeff Landry. Amidst his alligator hunting adventures and mingling with donors, Don Jr. delivered a speech in which he enthusiastically endorsed the state's food scene. In his speech, he shared his excitement about returning to the area and mentioned the many friends he had made through activities such as fishing in Venice and hunting up north. He made a bold proclamation declaring, "It's just great to come back here because you guys do have the best food in the country." Donald Trump Jr.'s sentiment found resonance with many as Louisiana's cuisine is celebrated nationwide. The state boasts a rich culinary heritage that includes iconic dishes like jambalaya, beignets, po' boys, crawfish, blackened fish, roberge cake, cracklins, cochon de lait, and the beloved gumbo. While some of these delicacies may sound unfamiliar to those not acquainted with Louisiana's vibrant food culture, they are undeniably delicious and a testament to the state's gastronomic excellence. In this regard, Don Jr.'s praise for Louisiana's culinary delights is well-founded. While not much is publicly known about Donald Trump Jr.'s specific eating habits, he did make a notable statement in 2018 that shed light on his views about vegetarianism. Taking to Instagram, he shared a meme that garnered attention for its inaccuracy. The meme featured an image of an abundance of bacon and carried the caption, "There hasn't been one single bacon recall in 2018, but there have been several vegetable recalls. Just saying." The context for this post was the recalls issued by the FDA for various vegetable products, including items like corn and lettuce, throughout 2018. However, Donald Trump Jr.'s statement was factually incorrect. Contrary to his assertion, several bacon products were indeed recalled by the FDA in 2018, as highlighted by Newsweek. Additionally, there was a recall of 30,000 pounds of sausage due to concerns about potential metal fragment contamination. Eric Trump, the younger brother of Donald Trump Jr., has provided some insights into his eating habits, particularly during business trips. In a 2008 interview with Grub Street, well before the Trump family's entry into presidential politics, Eric shared details of his food routine during a trip to Qatar. The Trump siblings, including Don Jr. and Ivanka, started their culinary journey with a feast that included 3 lobster tails. They also dined with high-ranking officials, enjoying traditional dishes such as caviar, lamb chops, and Arabian soup. Their gastronomic adventures continued in Abu Dhabi, where they sampled a buffet featuring an array of dishes, including lobster, chicken, rice, calamari, and salads. Upon returning to New York, Eric's dining experiences ranged from tuna salad with grilled vegetables at Trump Grill to a home-cooked salmon dinner. He didn't shy away from enjoying a Trump steak during a business lunch, and sushi made its way onto his dinner menu. Throughout the week, Eric also relished dishes like chicken Caesar wraps, grilled chicken breasts, and Cobb salads. This diverse array of culinary choices provides a glimpse into the eating habits of a Manhattan businessman, offering a fascinating perspective on the Trump family's dining preferences beyond the political realm. Beyond his dining adventures and business meals, Eric Trump has another culinary dimension. He's an accomplished cook. His culinary journey was initially inspired by his maternal grandmother, whose cooking left such a lasting impression that the Trump family would crave her dishes for weeks after enjoying her meals. Eric's time in the kitchen has honed his skills to the point where friends reportedly prefer his cooking over dining out. He even used to serve as the chef for his roommates during his Georgetown University days. The heart of Eric's cooking lies in Slavic tradition, featuring dishes rich in cream cheese, sour cream, and heavy cream. Many of these indulgent dishes are often described as a heart attack in a pot. Some of his signature dishes include borscht, a hearty beet soup, breaded cauliflower, and strawberry dumplings, specialties passed down from his grandmother. Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump's husband, likely shares many of the same dietary preferences as his wife. Interestingly, Kushner also has a background in cooking. He was appointed as the cooking editor of Harvard's Current magazine, as revealed by the Boston Globe. While the magazine covered various topics, including news and campus life, little information has emerged about his work in this role. However, according to a Boston Globe reporter, Kushner is known for making a delicious chicken tetrazzini, which he served to guests at Harvard's Pforzheimer House in 2001. While it remains unknown what culinary heights Kushner might have reached in the world of food journalism, it's clear that his culinary skills could have easily earned him a place in New York's haute cuisine scene, just as he has gained access to state secrets in his current role. Jared Kushner's dietary preferences seem to align closely with those of his wife, Ivanka. He maintains a healthy diet, but this choice has not been without its share of mockery and controversy. In his tell-all memoir, Let Me Finish, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie took a humorous dig at Kushner's dietary habits. According to Christie, during a lunch meeting with Kushner and Donald Trump in 2017, Kushner was indulging in one of his typical salads. This anecdote might seem lighthearted, but it's worth noting that Christie and Kushner have a history of political and personal differences. Their animosity dates back to when Christie prosecuted Kushner's father, Charles Kushner, on charges of tax evasion, witness tampering, and making illegal campaign contributions, which resulted in a 14-month prison sentence in 2005. The feud between Christie and the Kushner family persisted for years, eventually leading to Christie's playful jab at Jared's penchant for salads in his memoir. This may not be the most traditional form of political rivalry, but it certainly adds an amusing twist to the Kushner-Christie dynamic. Tiffany Trump, often less visible in the public eye compared to her siblings, still makes headlines from time to time. One such instance occurred in June 2018 during the height of her father's administration's handling of the border crisis. Tiffany and her mother, Marla Maples, found themselves in the spotlight when they decided to have lunch at a Mexican restaurant in Midtown New York. Accompanied by the Secret Service, Tiffany made a notable choice by ordering the vegan Impossible Taco dish. This plant-based delight featured a combination of plant-based beef, black bean mash, and vegan lime crema, all encased in an organic blue corn crunchy shell. To top off their meal, they indulged in a by-the-way cake dessert. The decision to dine at a Mexican restaurant during a time when immigration and border issues were at the forefront of political discourse was certainly interesting. In some parts of the United States, individuals associated with the Trump administration, particularly Republicans, faced hostile reactions in restaurants. However, it appears that Tiffany and Marla dined without any major disruptions, leading one to wonder if they went unnoticed or if the patrons were simply more accepting of their presence that day. Tiffany Trump's culinary preferences, as gleaned from her Instagram posts, suggest a penchant for delectable desserts. She frequently shares her love for sweet treats like crème brûlée, cakes, and tea, showcasing her appreciation for the sweeter side of dining. It's a trait she seems to share with her father, who is well known for his fondness for sugary delights. Remember when he met with China's President Xi and couldn't help but emphasize the chocolate cake they enjoyed? Interestingly, Tiffany's culinary interests extend beyond just desserts. She has shown an affinity for diverse cuisines, including caviar, sushi, and Indian food. This demonstrates a desire for culinary variety, a trait that contrasts with her father's relatively unadventurous palate. Baron Trump. Melania Trump has occasionally shared some insights into her family's culinary preferences. She revealed in an interview with luxury lifestyle publication Du Jour that her son Barron has a fondness for Starbucks Frappuccinos. Fortunately for Barron, there's a branch of this popular coffee chain conveniently located inside Trump Tower in New York City. While the Trump family hasn't disclosed many specific food preferences for Barron, Melania did mention in an interview with CNN that if the White House didn't come equipped with a team of chefs, her go-to family meal to cook would likely be spaghetti. Melania Trump's busy schedule often makes it challenging to find time to prepare home-cooked meals. The demands of her role and her husband's presidency leave little room for leisurely dining. However, during a 2019 town hall event in Las Vegas, Melania provided some insights into her daily routine and hypothetical meal choices for her family. When questioned about what she would cook for herself and the president if given the opportunity, Melania admitted that she hadn't had the time to cook a meal for them yet. After a brief pause, she tentatively suggested maybe spaghetti as a possible meal choice for the family. This simple yet universally loved dish appears to be a favorite, or, at the very least, a reliable choice for the Trump family's dinner table. In conclusion, the Trump family's eating habits offer a fascinating glimpse into their diverse culinary preferences. From Donald Trump's penchant for fast food to Melania's desire for a family spaghetti dinner, and even Barron's affinity for Starbucks Frappuccinos, each member seems to have their own unique tastes. What do you think about their food choices, and do you share any similarities with the Trump family when it comes to your favorite dishes? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.